So, Bernie, part of the reason we wanted to have you on today was because it was Valentine's Day, and one of the topics that you chose to discuss had to do with love. And what I mean by that is how to better love yourself and how to approach that subject and how to handle it best and how to transform it and bring those feelings into your business so that you are more successful as an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, a business owner, a business operator, all of the above. So you want to start with your sort of mission statement that shows up, and I'm sure the guys will be able to bring it on the screen. That shows up pretty much everywhere that you talk about yourself. It's definitely the highlight of BerniXiong.com. But please go right ahead. Let's talk about
sure. Sure, let's talk about love. Absolutely. I think it was a couple of episodes ago you had raised the question, what brings you passion in the work you do, or something like that. And as you know, I attend Kitchen Table Companies weekly, and I remember sitting on that question because I know that I have a tagline that now is really recognizable, but prior to that, it didn't really mean anything. I think the one prior to this was something like inspiring people, transforming lives. And people are like, well, what the hell are you? I mean, are you a psychic? I mean, I don't understand. One person thought I was claiming to be Jesus, so he wrote me hate mail. But after I redefined my passion statement from that question you raised, it ended up I closed my eyes. I remember doing this exercise while I was watching Kitchen Table Companies. I closed my eyes and I thought to myself, how would I want somebody to feel if I was to be able to talk to them about what I do for them? Like, what emotion would I want to evoke? So I closed my eyes and I said, well, I want to help you fall back in love with yourself so that you can attract the life, the work, and the love that makes you excited to wake up every single morning without an alarm clock. That's what I want to do for you, because that's what I do for myself. I had to condense that because it's super long, and my business card, can't contain that many characters. But it's out of, seriously though, that's what it is for me. It's, why did I leave the corporate world? I was making great money. I was traveling. I had an important title. I had nice clothes, nice place. I looked important, but I felt meaningless and purposeless, if those are words, in my life. So it was about, well, then what would make you feel more meaningful and purposeful, Bernie? And it was, well, I've got to love myself again. Because before anybody else can love being with me, working with me, interacting with me, I'm going to have to love myself enough so that I can exude that level of confidence and that self-worth so that others can treat me with that same regard and consideration. I feel like Joe Sorge because I can go in circles and circles to get to a point, and then I'll go, long story short, but really it was a long story. What was the question again? No, I'm just kidding. But honestly, I really do think that, thank you, Joe, and the Kitchen Table Companies, because it really helped me to redefine my passion statement. And honestly, the topic of today is about love, but life, work, relationships, everything always starts with love of self. And the moment that you determine what your self-worth is, that's the only time that you can teach others how they need to treat you so that they can treat you with that same regard.